Everyone, welcome back to Rogue Trader Void Shadows. We're in Footfall's atrium. We've just done the Pirates and Heritants little side quest over here. And that's uploaded in the background as I speak. So let's progress up here, I guess. We've got Carnival Barker here. Have some more stuff over to the right. Oh, we've got some more profit factor. Let's see what
Is there money to be made?
Doloroso can give us now with the Trucians. Sanctified Staff, thank you very much. And the Elite Chainsaw, yeah. Heavy bolter there though. Cloak of Retribution. Crack grenade. That's good. That's good as well. Ooh, excuse me. Nearest ally. Doesn't have to be in melee range. The ally. Okay. So that's good for myself, Kibella, Abelard, I guess. Chainsaws. 3 hits. These are the new weapons, aren't they? 3 hits at 5 to 18, so that's 15 to 24 damage. A bit of armor pennon. Each attack performs several strikes. If the first strike hits, all subsequent strikes automatically hit. If the first strike is dodged or parried, all are automatically dodged or parried. So it's all or nothing. But does the deflection apply to each hit, or just the total? Don't know. But that is better than a lot of swords. And that's 8 to 10. This is 15 to 24. If it hits. I've got 10% armor pen as well. What's the chainsaw have? Well, the elite chainsaw is pretty good. It doesn't have any bonuses either to parry or anything. Now, can I get up to level 3? I need 230. Yes, I can. Provisions, I need a couple of. Yeah, I have some holy gifts. Oh no, I didn't look at the profit factor. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay. Didn't go all the way up here, did I? No, I didn't, because it's filling in now. What's this? Cogitate to full. Oh, here. Jump over here. I don't know what that's for. Maybe loot up there or something? Only one way to find out.
Keep your wits about you.
What's this goo here?
Just as I planned.
Commander's Monocle. Whenever an ally under the effect of the wearer's voice command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, its attack deals an additional 6% damage. That's another officer thing. And another great sword, which we already have one of. What's this? A body.
I did it?
The numerous wounds and injuries indicate this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters A and V are carved in the victim's shoulder blade. Nothing else here? Go down to here. Nope.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Let's see if we're in for a helmet. It's 12% damage because it's you. So I need to join an extra turn. Plus 12% damage. Okay. And that will go up and up and up. Pilgrims. The Emperor made manifest in stone. Here pierces the void with his radiant gaze. Oh, it's the trained the wrong way. It's not over there. Oh, whatever. You do you. Look, it's Holy Sister of the Adeptus Sororitas. Be blessed, children of terror, and may the Emperor's light never forsake you. They say the cogs kidnap people on Footfall and then sacrifice them on the station near the star. How the Emperor even lets this happen? Pascal, want to say anything? No? He's going to leave that, are you then, Pascal?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
There's something back here. Ah. Light. I see the light.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Looks like you're one of the Eternal Dawn or Final Dawn
Is there
people.
money to be made?
Come on, peer into the eyes of humanity's enemies. Dreadful Xenos. It's clear that the one in the cage is not a Xenos, just an ordinary Voidborn who lost in the mutation lottery. Coins the Xenos are coined for a go. Dudakada, behaviour, villainy, malice, habitat everywhere, hides among people. Diet, doesn't eat, feeds on blasphemous thoughts, fears. The Emperor, prayer, righteous thoughts. Yaldiri, behaviour, duplicitous, aggressive. Habitat, woods. Diet, infants, 2 to 3 a week. Fears, the Emperor, righteous people. Punish the enemies of humanity. Xenobestus unknownness. Behavior. Cruelty, trickery, rampant mating. Habitat, void, doesn't need air. Diet, rocks. Fears, the Emperor, fire.
Let us not dawdle.
This young man is clearly making every effort to look dapper. His fashionable clothes are practically new, his hair is well groomed. What ruins this impression is poorly scrubbed off oil stains on his leaky implant and the fit of the jacket, which is clearly made for someone else. He gives you a beaming smile and says, his voice ringing, "Your Lordship, what an incredible honour. This humble collection is hardly likely to impress you, a rogue trader, conqueror of stars. It's the best one on Footfall." What kind of collection is this? Dangerous, vicious, ruthless Xenobes caught red-handed as they were attempting to commit evil against the Imperium, but right now they're harmless. And cages can withstand their rage. I wouldn't recommend getting too close, haha. These aren't Xenos, they're mutants in makeup. The man's smile dims, but only for a moment. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there must be some mistake. I will check the shipping list myself, rest assured. His words are oozing with greenish yellow hues. I do not think the promise will be kept. Such entertainment is lucrative precisely because billions of Imperium subjects have never encountered a Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity creates colossal demand. That's what I was taught, and I can see that the lesson was truthful. Listen and hold the button that sends a joke to the exhibits. I'm going to do it anyway because there's a button to press. It's there. Burning electrical discharge pierces the captives' bodies, making them shake convulsively and scream in maddening pain. The man watches with approval at first, but when the smell of burnt meat begins to spread through the air, he glances at you with worry. Pardon me, your lordship, but you will damage my exhibits if you keep doing that. Press the button harder. Active screens become utterly unintelligible, at times giving way to guttural, gurgling sounds. Some of the exhibits bite off their tongues and begin to choke on the bloody foam pouring out of their mouths. A few moments later, the charred bodies slump to the bottoms of the cages with a sickening snap. Next, the exhibition owner just stands there, mouth agape and wide-eyed, swiveling his head back and forth between you and the smouldering remains of his collection. Burning was mediocre, and the volume of the scream was sorely lacking. Fix it by the time of my next visit, or you shall be next in the cage. Or should I just kill him? No, you've disappointed me just as much. He doesn't even have a chance to object. His body crumples into a garish heap next to the cages. Yep. No place for you. I mean, I think the last time I did a run through, you can do Iconoclast run. When you come back from talking to the Liege, the guards kill him for cheating people. I can't even loot him. Oh. I can't loot these either. Talk to this dreadful Xenos. Above the creature's elongated eyes, you see the remains of a quite human iris. It looks so like that this Xenos is the work of a not particularly skilled surgeon and a slightly more proficient makeup artist. So what am I now? Heretic 2. Destroy the weak. For the first round of combat, everyone in the Rogue Trader's party gains a 25% chance to regain 1 AP after killing an enemy. However, triggering this effect immediately manifests psychic phenomena. Does not reset the cooldowns of attacks and abilities. So in the first round of combat. Okay. That's pretty good for me and Cabela. Multiple attacks per round, but also Adira later on. Iconoclast is pretty boring. Yeah. 2 random allies start with temporary wounds equal to their own resolve. Pointless at the moment. This one's where if you die, 1 wound instead of falling unconscious. This one is first line of combat, all critical hits by the Rogue Trader's party inflict burning. Additional fire damage is increased by +1 for each conviction dogmatic rank. That's not too bad, so maybe my Pyro would be better for dogmatic. But doesn't really matter. I've got Iconoclast, it's just pretty crap, and this is pretty crap as well. 10% chance to save medikit or stimulant when you use it. Okay. Okay, I've had a look through here, I think. Nothing up here? No, that's the thing I jumped over, isn't it? Or moved out of the way. I don't know if I came up this way. Worker. There were people up here with strange names before. I think they've patched that out there.
Open.
World of Rykard Manoas falls victim to dark powers. Remember its demise and strengthen your faith. Footfall's juicy mission accepts donations, says a herald. Oops, wasn't me.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Well, it wasn't me. More cargoes. Something going on there. It's over here. Chapel up there. By the looks of it. Let's pass. We have important matters to discuss with the Liege. Leave. The Liege will see no one today. Don't understand. Never before has Vladaym refused me an audience. I'm a hereditary servant. My family has tended the station for generations. How dare you bar my way? I see a lot of entitlement here. You're welcome to file a written complaint and deposit it at the Liege's complaint box. That trash chute over there.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh no, back here. Go and do it all one-handed. Drinking. That's the old end of the thing again. There's the Emperor out there. Oh, he is here. The heart of the Footfall is a colossal statue of the Emperor carved from a single asteroid. Remember this and never turn a blind eye to wickedness wherever you may encounter it. The Heretic, the Xenos, and the Mutant are all equally repulsive to the light. They're all poison. They must be burned away with a purifying flame. One of the many altars that looks better tender than most places on Footfall. I remember there's something around here later on, but that's from another quest.
Is there money to be made?
Let's go.
Vladaym will be as slippery as a snake, like any seasoned operator. I don't need any voices in my head to predict that.
Argenta? No? You've been here before? The rest of us, this is new territory. Or maybe Pascal was here, because he was in the orbiting station around the same sun. Before we met him.
I always have a backup plan.
Vladaym Takara, the Liege. Do a quick save. My patience. You remember the way out? Dismissed. The tall man in austere grey clothes makes a show of looking past the woman he's addressing. Vladaym, Vladaym, Vladaym. Watch as he puts such harsh words into your mouth. You talk like an Imperial clerk, not one of us. The woman is standing with her back to you. That's out an ostentatious sigh, then her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo, Vladaym? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friend these days? So you don't remember, then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hey Darby, move. A massive guard leans down to the woman and says in a lowered voice, "Joy, get out while he's letting you. Go join yourselves at the Psykers. And thank your lucky stars you're able to walk out the door. You won't get a chance next time." First an insult and now threats. I see courtesy intact and no longer a valued commodity on Footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. She turns on her heels and walks and heads towards the exit. As she passes you by, she gives you a quick once over, winks at you, and immediately turns away with the flip of her jet black hair. The tall man who has long since noticed your presence is studying you intently. Vladaym Takara, Liege of Footfall. Let's proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. I was expecting a welcome more befitting a visit from a rogue trader, not a scene. My apologies. There's no time disrespect towards your esteemed personage. Please allow me to prove it. That's a lot of food for two people. While you engage in small talk, you get a chance to take a measure of Liege Takara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he's used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he's been studying you in turn this whole time. Vladaym straightens in his chair and says in a polite but completely indifferent tone, "Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss and hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate." You leash a terrible loss for all of us. I hope that under your guidance the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. It was a bold move on your part to announce yourself as the new rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty, despite not yet having your status confirmed by anyone of import from the Imperium. I appreciate such traits in people. It's good to understand who you're dealing with. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. Who was that woman the wardens threw out? Vladaym's expression hardens and he makes a frustrated gesture. A dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her J. Hidari. A small-time hustler with big ambitions that lead her to a sticky end. I thought I'd just click that. It's strange. A small-time hustler, even a particularly audacious one, wouldn't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Footfall. What seems stranger still is that the Liege knows the small fry by name. She is irrelevant. Since I'm the one in control of the situation on Footfall, I can speak on behalf of all its noteworthy residents. I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous stunt, a show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Impossible to predict or preempt, they simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say there's a difference between organised crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue, a rabble-rouser who calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later we'll find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that's exactly what is happening. I would like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't got around to the Anvers yet. As detrimental as they are, they're no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. You can tell they've been a real pain for you. I bet you'd love to gut those jokers, wouldn't you? Come on, admit it. You would, wouldn't you? A shark-like smile appears on Vladaym's face, bloody and vicious. Back where I grew up, They call it throwing someone for a loop. They carve a particular sign on the person's forehead, then load them alive into the slag disposal chute and send them out to orbit the station. Every 30 years we clean the orbit and count how many stiffs bearing which signs have been floating around. You have no idea how much I wanted to throw those little thugs for a loop like in the good old days. What's the situation in the region? Troubling. Xenos raids are growing more frequent, trade is suffering, and fringe worlds are going under. Rumours of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. Lots and lots of rumours popping up at the top there. The core of the Imperium forces in the Koronus Expanse have departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There's been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance to the current issue with astropaths, that's not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we're not alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xenos attacks, we've received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Koronus Expanse, and await news of their victories with great anticipation. That's the Space Marines. Have there been any Xenos attacks on Footfall? No, they haven't. Attacking Footfall in general is not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any one given time, and even the listed weapons on board would make for a decent fighting force. That's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's customs officials. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. Vladaym freezes, gauging your reaction. There's no shame in selling one's trophies for profit. It's a delight to be talking to a business-minded individual. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Calixis sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the moor in recent years, none have returned. The last ship that came through the moor from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades in real space-time. You've heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the moor would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily cutting off the Koronus Expanse from the Imperium. Even so, Vladaym's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something had a profound effect on the moor. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves, and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Football would be obliged if household Valanciers would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally, I've tried contacting the rogue traders, but the terms of House Corder would have bled Footfall dry, and as for the esteemed Caligula's Winterscale, instead of a food shipment from him, I received a transport, the Narvika, packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone. So many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale. So I put my faith in you, the third and last of Footfall's allies. So Footfall is cut off from all its shipments. The local gangs are running wild. The local hustlers are throwing tantrums in your residence. Are you positive you're in control of the situation? Vladaym listens with a stony expression. You're very perceptive. Well, now you know what you're buying. The situation is difficult. But should you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than football, because you won't have more loyal friends anywhere else. What are the terms of this deal? It's simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile words, Janice, I imagine. I'm quite familiar with that jewel of the Von Valencia's protectorate, in exchange for fair payment. Well, Porter was robbing him blind, so I won't go and do that. Very well, I'll help you with food shipments. I'm immensely obliged, your lordship. I assume you're going to need time to get the shipments up and running. I can wait. On my end, I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavours. Excuse me. I've got some questions about Footfall. Rest assured, I'll be candid. My lips are bound by the oath of service. What exactly interests you on Footfall? This abode of merchants, xenotech traders, and only a few bandits. What oath are you referring to? There's a certain custom on Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives at the station and docks is considered to be its absolute ruler, and the liege the loyal servant. That makes me your servant. Vladaym's arrogant bearing contradicts his words. Hang on, just in my chair. Fascinating custom. Useful too. I defer to your judgment, your lordship. Something tells me you used to be a bit of a bandit yourself. You aren't wrong. My path was long and bloody, but in the end, I rose from running a gang that staked its claim to a treatment fit for the station to become the Liege of Footfall. Many died to make this possible, and those who survived figured it would be more convenient to put me at the head of than continue the slaughter of the turf war. I can only hope that my elevation and the peace that came from it with it have done the station good. There is sound logic to having the sharpest mind run the station. The administrator would install some pitiful clerk instead. I appreciate your breadth of thinking. In this day and age, we choose to allow themselves. Appreciate your breadth of thinking. In this day and age, few choose to allow themselves such a thing. Who holds the reins of the xenogoods trade? A Caspalican mission, a criminal syndicate that has seized control of the entirety of the coal trade in the sector. Xenos creations are in high demand, and so every single colony has a Caspalican agent or two. Opposing their commercial interests is a lot more dangerous than using their merchandise. I want to pause for a second because of my throat. A little ghost of a smile appears on his lips. Still, making friends with this organisation is as profitable as it is dangerous to make enemies of them. It just so happens that I managed to earn their trust, and on Footfall they conduct their business under my watchful eye. It sends you a meaningful look. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? Here. I'm the main dealer on the station. It would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business to Footfall traders of lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest of a few people to note. For example, Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso, the servant of the ecclesiarchy, is rumoured to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem keen on becoming his competitors. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find out Taviana at the establishment called the Adeptus Amosecus. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common Footfall rabble, not discerning clientele. Let's get down to business. I'm interested in your wares. At your service, you expect the most generous discounts. Okay, you've got a plasma grenade from the Eldari. It's got armor penetration. And it blinds as well. Medikits. 4A. +2 resolve for each level of Iconoclast. Not sure if that's good or bad. stub revolver. 30 to 42 damage is pretty good. Very short range. It's not bad actually for a short range burst weapon. Wow, look at those profit factors we need. Not bad for me. Hex rifle. That's a good sniper weapon. Doesn't have the dodge reduction because it's not laser. But it is a viral toxin, which again comes in useful for my dot explosion things. Telepath staff, level 9. A precise bolter. Need 42, that's a long way away though. Torment bracers. Extra warp damage. Okay, for each sailed enemy has moved during the wearer's turn. Sounds like a melee thing then, or a very long range moving thing. Person. Okay. Again, that's not bad for me. Bleeding burner toxin. Targets an additional 2 stacks. It's a long, long, long way down. Yep. Raw, that's new. Another sniper rifle. %40 armor pen. That's very good. Bladedancer stuff here. There's extra damage and critical hit. Stacking to the end of the turn for each hit. That's good. Very good for Dira. And that is one of the best for Cassia. Right. Storm Bolter. Well, soon, that's another Cassius one there as well, Fusing 9. It's like 62, Jesus Christ. Reduce the chance of triggering psychic phenomena by 10. If any psychic phenomena or peril to the warp manifest, whoever gains an additional +1 psi rating until the end of combat. Now I just need heavy armor proficiency. That'll be good for both me and Adira, because she's really good at triggering those phenomena, and her psi rating goes through the roof because of it. But anyway, that's for a long time in the future. I can't buy anything here, I'm not even close to it now. Bladed boots aren't that great. No, most I can get is some stuff here, which is meh. That was it. Right. Nothing new.
Keep your wits about you.
Captain, I'm pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The voidship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions, and there's also a number of issues that need to be addressed. Thank you, Vigdis. God, we're going so slowly now. Let's have a look at our quests. Strange gang. Gotta tell it guys, go to Janus to give them food. Shadow quarters for Heretic's den. Okay. These rumours. No contracts as yet.
I always keep my options open.
How long have I been recording for? 41 minutes. Let's just do this bit here. Bastion Corda. A well-groomed young man calls out to you. He's clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright aquila embroidered in a prominent spot. Your lordship, I humbly ask for a minute of your time. I'm Bastion Inderma Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envoy of the Incendiary Bastal Corda, rogue trader of the Koronus Expanse, by the grace of the Most Holy Emperor. What do you wish to speak with me about? A matter of utmost delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege, Vladaym, and will certainly appeal to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The von Valancius Protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world Janus. It would be odd for him not to seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interests on Footfall. We have already announced our terms to the Liege, but he is stalling, I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes, Bastion smiles and gives a slight shrug, that cooperation will be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you refuse Vladaym, thereby forcing him to agree a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from future contract, as well as certain other perquisites. Okay, everyone benefits. For Magenta, the Emperor's most loyal servant should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less than divvying up profit among themselves. Magenta says disapprovingly, but quiet enough so as not to interrupt the negotiations. Especially with the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. From Cassia, behind your smile, Master Bastion, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath, should these negotiations prove fruitless? Or the wrath of the House of Valancius? Idera, who was yawning in boredom a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails dig into her skin. They're coming, again. Brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Did they all have a death wish? I appreciate the warning, Idera. What? Bastion stares at you with surprise, then turns around. Death to off-worlders. Something about the Anvers. Nice shot. I'll get help.
I'll make an example out of you.
I will level you.
Okay, Pascal. We have 17 enemies. Twice dead Lanny. I'm guessing a lot of these will be melee. Yeah. Well, that's one for Argenta to take out from somewhere. The rest of us will go up front. Argenta on the dead body, so hopefully she can see where that came from. Cassio and Adira. Free turn, everyone. Can't fight, can't throw a grenade, why not? He's on his own. We'll kill him.
I'll make it happen. He never stood a chance.
These... No, so if I kill them I get the wounds back. Right. Because I was thinking, if I just put them out somewhere, somebody else kills them. What happens? Kibella can go all the way up here. Or maybe up this side. Or maybe Cassie can just go and wipe them out. And Kibella can do all these, I think, in one go. Just leaving that one. Okay, let's get...
But of course. Was that you? Or... Will do.
Which of the low ones I do. Okay, that's over 3. Now let's get a blind on you. I can't see or out of range. Doesn't really matter. Dodge on you.
Anything else?
You dodging means extra lethality. Dodge of 124. That's just massive, that is. That's what gives it all those extra movement points. Excuse me. Destroy the weak. How do I get her lethality up? Say she can't really move at the moment because I don't get anything from the scales thing, but I've only got 1 AP. That's not free yet. I'll just do a shot. Missed. That's alright. Oh, I could have done Rain in Blood. Yeah, I could have done that. Oh, but no worries. No matter. Okay. Odds reduction here. That one done there. Easy if I could better just whack them all out. Yeah, +4 for each stack. She's got 8 stacks. That's 3. That's 3. We can lose half your stacks. 67%. Not worth wasting all that stuff on yet.
As the Emperor can fabricate it.
Let's just do that.
Running binary override.
So move that a bit. Right. First normal turn. She can go here. Actually, before doing that, let's buff.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
What's she wearing on her head? The voice command, extra 12% damage. Well, that was me, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's debuff all these.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. If I may.
Okay, that's 2 down. Might be my gent. You've got 11 now. Can I do that? 16. Disadvantage.
For the weak.
95%.
As the Emperor wills, I act.
So, let's have a look at the damage there then. %, chance of dodging. Critical hit. Damn it, unlucky. Plus 22% damage from camaraderie. And plus 64 from press the advantage. One and done. Another shot.
As the Emperor, you my Emperor. Faith without deeds is worthless.
She's up to 11 again. Okay.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Actually.
Your end was inevitable. Who if not me?
Out of my way! Die! Die! Die!
Oh, I hit Pascal. Misses Adira. Yeah, we'll go
Dance
here.
of blades and shadows.
The shadows will see it done. As honor ordained. Killing brings me no pleasure. As the tenants demand.
The wrong thing.
As honor ordains. I shall not. Death is a blessing. As honor ordains.
I've not quite made it. I've got 4 more of these. Okay, lethality is now 139. That's direct damage. That's not normal damage. I was armored on, that's why.
As the tenants demand.
Let's put up a block for anything this way.
The
Oh, some over there. Didn't notice those.
Here we go.
No, she should parry these.
There. Much better, right?
We function as one.
She blind him now.
That is not my destiny.
Too far. Prescience on
But
you.
of course.
Dodge.
Will do.
You.
Scared yet?
I'm here, maggots.
Could have just shot him. Didn't need to though.
Let's get to it. Hold on. High momentum.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural protocol function successfully terminated.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Move this up to here. Yep.
Running binary override.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Oh, nice. You hit both of them. So let's
I'm
debuff
not
you.
accustomed to being ordered around. Try to die with grace, at least. That is foolishness.
Too far. I'll buff you then.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not
Killing
This one.
brings me no pleasure.
Come on, just
I'll
kill her.
paint your death in colors.
Death comes in silence, as honor ordains. Trust me, death is a blessing.
We got these shots off. Shoot anything. Two left over there. Doesn't have the angle. Oh well. Bit of a waste, but never mind.
Rejoice in battle!
Bit higher. 1 AP. Yes. That takes 2.
Doubt is for the weak.
Damage.
I'll do it.
So close.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So close. I see him from there. Should be able to. Or here at least. Yeah. Well, that was a warp thing. Level of the warp. All these dead people, and just the crowds are all back again. What a surprise.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
The encorder. He had gas grenade. There's a note from Atrium. Sector 2, watch your back. Make sure you're not being followed. And Auspex, plus 10 to awareness. And another sin skin. A stun grenade. That's pretty good. So. Sin skin. It's pretty good. What do you have? That's close, isn't it? She's already got a sin skin. What's this one look like? Not that great. You want a sin skin? Plenty more than 40? Not quite, no. But it will be soon. I'll keep it. And we got the Auspex awareness. Who's got the highest awareness? 40, 75, 80. So Cassia or Dira. No, Cassia's not doing anything with it. Why do you have plus 5 for? Oh, from the navigator, so yeah, why not? I got 90. Okay. That looks like it. So, let's go back to the exit down here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And where's the entrance? Over here. And that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. The next episode, we go back to the docks and see if we can get to the Damascus. So with that, and plenty more to come. Until then, bye for now.